In a recent interview full of colorful anecdotes and classic rock nostalgia, David Lee Roth has revealed a story that's already become instant legend among fans. A night in the early 1980s when Eddie Van Halen nearly joined Rush on stage, only to be politely shut down by none other than Geddy Lee. According to Roth, the surreal moment happened during a Rush concert, likely in Los Angeles, when Van Halen's guitar virtuoso was riding high on adrenaline and inspiration. The two bands were at the top of their game during that era, and mutual respect ran deep between them. But when spontaneity met precision, sparks didn't fly, they were gently extinguished. Eddie had his guitar in the car. He always did, Roth recalled. We were watching Rush tear it up, and halfway through the set, Ed turns to me and says, "I'm gonna jump up there during the encore." As Roth tells it, Eddie was feeling the itch to play and wanted to make a surprise appearance with Rush, thinking he could add a bit of flair to the finale. But there was one problem. Rush's famously tight and technically complex show left no room for improvisation. He told one of the crew to let Geddy know he was hopping in for the encore, Roth continued. Next thing I know, Geddy comes backstage, super polite, Canadian to the core, and says, "I love Eddie, we all do. But our show, it's a machine. There's no room for improv tonight." Though gently delivered, the message was clear. No unexpected guests, not even a guitar god. "It was the most polite no you've ever heard," Roth said with a laugh. But it was still a no. Eddie Van Halen reportedly took the rejection in stride, understanding the nature of Rush's highly structured performances. While Van Halen thrived on raw energy and improvisation, Rush operated like a Swiss watch, every note accounted for, every transition pre-mapped. Rush weren't a jam band, Roth explained. They were like musical astronauts, hyper-disciplined, and Ed respected that, but man, he was bummed. Although Eddie never officially took the stage with Rush, Roth hinted that the two camps did have informal jam sessions at private gatherings over the years. "I think there's some bootleg floating around from a hotel suite in Toronto," he said, grinning. "That's as close as it ever got." For fans, the story represents a tantalizing what-if in rock history, a moment where two titans of musicianship nearly collided on stage, only to be separated by artistic differences. It says everything about both bands, Roth reflected. Van Halen was chaos and fire, Rush was precision and science fiction, two different worlds, both brilliant.